Good morning. I beg you, please share this video. I really don't care about the numbers. But for black people, for black women, I need you to hear this if you don't hear nothing else in your damn life.
Check this video out with this guy, man, as he explains an encounter that he had at work with a patient, who almost lost her life, man, due to the negligence of the doctor that she was dealing with, man. And I feel like it's this is a subject that ain't talked about enough, man. And I'm happy that he touched on it, even though it's a sensitive subject. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this, man, and see what it is he has to say.
Good morning. I beg you, please share this video. I really don't care about the numbers. But for black people, for black women, I need you to hear this if you don't hear nothing else in your damn life. Sister, if you are giving birth to a child, if you plan on giving birth to a child, I need you to listen to me. Sisters, I need you to listen to me like you ain't listened to a black man before. Don't you take your ass to a hospital that you done asked 1,000 questions before you stepped your ass in there. Do you hear me, sister? I worked in the ICU the other night. I'm normally a trauma medic in the emergency room, but I picked up a shift in the ICU. And we immediately got a sister in there who had an emergency C-section, and she had internal bleeding, hemorrhaging. Now the baby was taken out and the sister was brought up to the ICU and critical care, critical condition. We could not figure out where she was bleeding from, and we were trying to keep this sister alive. I turned to the doctor at some point, doctor that does not look like us, and I say, doctor, can you come take a look at her stomach? It's getting really distended. And her BP, her blood pressure is not going down. That doctor looked at me and said, that's my patient. I'll be over there in a minute. 2 hours later, after this sister coded on that table 2 times and we had to get her back, we finally get her down to the operating room. And yeah, that hemorrhage that they thought they controlled with that emergency C-section was not controlled. She was still having internal bleeding, which was killing her. Black people, I need you to hear me. If you can take your black ass to Target, if you can go to Walmart, if you can buy and spend and do for all these corporations that don't give a damn about you, your black ass, your black community, your black race, you can ask questions for that black baby. I don't care if you think you're annoying, the doctor think you're annoying, the hospital think you're annoying. I don't care if God himself think you're annoying from asking too many questions. Ask the question, sister. Because there's going to be a certain point in that pregnancy where you ain't going to have the ability to ask not a damn thing, sister. It's going to be out of your hands. So while it's in your hands, sister, I'm going to need you to take control of that pregnancy. Black men, don't you let that woman go into that hospital and you don't know every inch of that building. You need to know if something goes wrong, who is going to put their hands on your woman, on your child. And other black people, if you work in the hospital, speak up. Say something.
I 100% agree with him, man. I feel like, man, first and foremost, man, we should be educating ourselves when it comes to going into these hospitals, man, because they'll do anything, man. And if you don't know what it is that they should be doing, then you just going to go ahead and go with the plan, all right? But I feel like, man, I agree with this guy, man, just 100%, bro. And I feel like that's a sensitive subject. I always encourage people, when you go inside of these hospitals, man, even if it's just to get an IV in you because you're dehydrated, man, you need to be asking questions. And even if you can, do a quick research right then and there, because you don't know what it is that they could be putting in you. It's a lot going on. And whether you believe it or not, man, the hospitals, man, they're involved, man. They're involved. Inside of this matrix, man, if you're a chosen one, man, it's going to be rare that you can trust anybody, y'all. But let me know what you think about this, man, in the comment section below. And don't forget to follow me on YouTube at I Am Awakened. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at I Am Awakened_chosen one. And with that being said, man, I just want to leave y'all as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Ashe.